God reveals himself to Moses and he says, Ehyeh asher ehyeh, which literally is, I will be that which I will be, or I am that which I am. And that is from the Hebrew verb to be. And in the very next verse, he says, and Ye-ho-vah said further to Moses, thus shall you say to the children of Israel, and then he reveals his name, Ye-ho-vah, Yud-he-vav-he. And what you have to understand is when you read this in Hebrew, this is patently obvious. When you have the prefix, the aleph prefix, as an Ehyeh asher ehyeh, it means I am. And when you have the Yud prefix, as in Ye-ho-vah, it means he will be. So Ye-ho-vah presents himself and says, I will be that which I will be. And he says, this is what you're going to call me. You're not going to call me I am. You're going to call me Ye-ho-vah, which is a combination of the three forms of the verb Hayah, Hoveh, Yehiyah. Even the Samaritans know that. Every Jew knows that. We sing it in the synagogue. I grew up singing it in the synagogue. Vehu Hayah, Vehu Hoveh, Vehu Yehiyeh b'tifara. Every synagogue in the world, maybe they have a different tune and maybe they sing it better than me, but every synagogue in the world, they know that the name means Hayah, Hoveh, Yeh, and even the book of Revelation. To me, Michael, that's three witnesses. The Samaritans, and you can't tell me the Samaritans got this from the Jews, right? They say they have their independent line of information. According to 2 Kings 17, that independent line of information goes to the time of the time of Hezekiah, 700 BC. Right? They were broken off from the Jews from 700 BC, and they know what they learned from their priests that came from the 10 tribes is the name means Hayah, Hoveh, Yeh. Jews know it's Hayah, Hoveh, Yeh, and even the book of Revelation says 3 times it says it, that his name is, he says, was, is, and is to come. That's the meaning of the name Ye-ho-vah. So the actual name's lost in the Greek, but the meaning of the name appears. They didn't lose that. And the reason is there was no ban on the meaning of the name. The Jewish ban and the Roman ban pertained to the pronunciation of the name Ye-ho-vah, but the meaning of the name, I don't think the Romans even knew the significance of that. They didn't catch it. They didn't tie into it. It's beautiful. It's right there in this Hebrew revelation.